Welcome, everybody. This is Universal Truth of Mankind. I am Dave, your host, and this is Kabbalah 101. I want to share a little bit of insight to the subject of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. What does this mean? What is the tree of knowledge of good and evil? Well, let's focus, first of all, on the words for good and evil. That's all I'm going to focus on here to help us to better understand what are we actually talking about. Can we better understand? This is what I love about Hebrew. Each character in Hebrew means something in and of itself. And so you're tagging meanings together. They're pictographs originally. And they fit together and you put them in different combinations to communicate what you're thinking. In other words, each character is unique enough and complete enough to be mixed with other characters to communicate as a language, whether spoken or written. So let's take a look at the word evil. Now remember, that's a translated word. What I'm trying to do here is to show you that the word evil, we got to tweak it a little bit to understand what we really mean. So what is the Hebrew word for evil? Resh ayin. Resh means chief, primary, first. It's this part of the head. That's what it's referencing. Ayin, referencing the eyes. Put the D together. Primarily, chiefly, first. You can even throw thinking or reasoning a little bit into that picture of the eyes. Now, doesn't that mean something more now? Like, oh, well, what's interesting about the eyes, that our eyes are our primary sense. You still have smell, hearing, tasting, touching, but it's a primary of those five senses, where a dog's primary sense is what? The nose. That's why they have typically a long snout, because their primary sense is smell. Our primary sense is the eyes. So it's basically saying that we are relying on our five senses. We are, in a sense, worshiping the five senses. And that's evil. That's what creates all our problems. So let's say, now let's look at the other word, good. What the word good in Hebrew is tov. I don't have to go too much into characters on this one. You could do your own research on this. But really, what is good? Think about this. I do this often. My name for my wife is Love. No joke. She's my love. She's the only one. If I have a friend who is a woman, who I believe is a very beautiful woman, I sometimes will say, "Hi, beautiful, how you doing?" Chicken just laid an egg. Hopefully I didn't. Hey, what? They know how to disrupt everything. So because I'm not complimenting their looks, I'm complimenting their personality, their soul, who they really are. So the good is who they really are. In other words, we shouldn't be looking at a person, smelling a person, touching a person, tasting a person, listening to a person, but rather perceiving who they really are. That's the tree of good and evil. Who they really are, or what do my five senses tell me? So I don't get to know the person. Think about that in relationships with other people, your husband, your wife, your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, just plain friends. Do you look for the essence of them, or do you use your five senses only? Take care, everybody. Have a great day.